Make sure we're up and live. Pop over here real quick. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright, we'll worry about that in a second. Alright, welcome everybody to some Power and Revolution 2019 edition. So, yeah, we're going old school. We are going old school. If the game loads. Here we go. There we go. There we go. Alright, so apologies. Let me turn my fan down. Probably actually let me just turn it off real quick. That'll help. Alright, so we are going to be playing some Power and Revolution 2019 edition. And by the name of the title, you can probably see that we are going to be trying to fix the USA. Now, it's a little bit late, and I do plan on going to bed eventually, so I'm not going to be up super late, and we will continue this later, such as tomorrow. But yeah, we're going to be playing the USA, and my ultimate goal is to go into this Let's Play and fix the US's debt. We have lots of debt, and I'm going to go into it as a perspective of my political stances, which is very conservative. So we are going to be trying to reduce things like debt, and yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll have some fun with it, and I will use maybe a cheat or two here or there on some of the trade deals and stuff. But we'll see how things go. Best I can say. So, anyways, all right. So first things first. How much debt do we have? All right. In billions. Oh man. I think you start off, if you play the US, with the highest debt. The public debt as a percent of GDP. Okay, so our goal is going to be to knock a lot of this out, and we owe a lot of money. A lot of money. But we have a big GDP. And we can reduce a lot of this spending in a lot of areas, I feel. I'm 90% sure that we can take down our health and social security and stuff like that, reduce that for a bit, and then raise it back up. We'll see where things go, but yeah. And hopefully we don't go to war, because that is just going to suck. I'm not going to read any of that, because screw all that. Alright, so we're going to be doing a lot of trading with Canada. We're going to use them as our example of the best ally in the world. And yeah, we're just going to trade a crap ton with Canada, because they're right there. And we'll try and maybe befriend Mexico a little bit. Like I said, I'm going to be using some cheats here and there. Not much. Nothing like OP that gives, you know, massive amount of money, but maybe a couple things here and there. So, this isn't like a couple of the other games that I play where you can produce military bases. Let's see what we have, like, across the US. How accurate is this? So we don't have a lot of, okay. So we don't have a lot of Air Force bases from my overview here. Let's go see what we have up in Alaska. So we have a military base there, a naval base. We have a lot of satellites, it appears, everywhere around the world. So that's a good thing. We don't even have a... Okay, we have a military base, and that is it. We don't even have an Air Force base in Hawaii. We do have stuff over in Japan, so we have an Air Force and a military base there, and then we also have South Korea, which this could be a shoddy situation. If things go north, we need to try and smooth out that. Why are we hated with China? That is surprising. Okay, a lot of military bases over here. What do we have troop-wise? Over in Germany. I'm like, we have a lot of troops, and I like having a big military. I think I'm all for that. Wait, we have an Air Force base in Greenland? What? What about... Why do we have one in Iceland? That doesn't make sense. Okay. Do we have anything down here in South America? It doesn't look like it. I don't think the game lets you... Yeah. Why do we have all these satellites down in frickin' South America? Huh. Okay. Alright. Good to know. Good to know. Good to see what's going on. I guess I could have zoomed down. That probably would have helped. But, alright. So what we're going to do is... We could probably work on the oil fields. And I know there's a lot of oil fields and stuff down in Mexico. So we might be able to pump some stuff down there. I would love to invade Mexico. I really would. I think that'd be a great idea. We could just take all their resources. That'd be a horrible idea. Alright, so first things first, let's take a look at what we have tax-wise. Okay. So we can make a lot of money from industrial pollution, but we have to be careful about ramping this up. We also are on a crunch because elections coming up soon. So we don't have a lot of time to do stuff. We only have like a couple years to actually get stuff in before we have to try and win an election, which I don't know if I'm going to do that because I don't really enjoy playing that part of the game. Can I get my tab, my taxation tab? There we go. Didn't mean to move that. Let's put this up to 5%. Let's do a quick poll. Okay, so everybody's like, no taxation. What if we just bump it up to like 2? That'll get us a little bit more money. What does Parliament think? Okay, so we are for that. We are for that. Could we get away with 3? Because I'd love to get away with a little bit more. What do we get on the people? People are, looks like it'll pass. Just barely. Just beat that 50%. Alright, let's just go with 2 for right now. We'll pop that in, get that underway. So we need to get this into, or out of a deficit, and out of a rising deficit. I'm still very unsure of how everything works in this game, and I played this game for, oh gosh, I don't even know how much I played the game for. If I got 215 hours in this game. So, yeah. Played the game quite a bit. Quite a bit. So yeah. Anyways, this is an industry that I hate, and I want to see how much we can get away with. Okay. So it looks like there was something about raising it up to double almost. We can probably get away with that. I'm going to tax the crap out of that industry. But what do we got for income? So pretty standardized. We don't want to, honestly, I'm completely against taxation. I think it's theft. on just taxing income. No. I'm for other sorts of taxes a lot more than I would be for raising income taxes. So that's what we're going to try. What would it look like? Oh, that is nothing. That is a drop in the bucket. Yeah, I think we're gonna try and get away with that. Oh, they're against it? Well, screw you guys. I'm gonna do what I want. I'm gonna drop these taxes down to only 20%. Make the people happy, hopefully. Alright, we could probably raise company tax. Let's bump this up by, I don't know, let's say 30%? Maybe we can get away with 50? It gives us a couple billion. We'll see if we can get away with 80. Not really worried about the, how much are they going to let me get away with? Can I just bump this up to 2 whole What about 25 or something like that? I think that'd be a good little boost. Okay, looks like everybody's still okay with that. Let's do that real quick. Alright. Tobacco. We could start taxing alcohol. I might get a little bit fussy on this, though. People might not like that. We'll bump it up a little bit at a time. We're not gonna do much with this right off the bat, but we can bump a little bit more out of that. Let's just bump this up to an even 6. They're not gonna like that. Even 5. Even 5. Alright, so my goal is to get this going down. We're not doing much. It's kind of... Let's see what we could create. Definitely gonna do large fortunes tax. For right now, this is gonna be reduced later. Might not be able to get away with that. Why do we not have this? This is a real life thing. We have to frickin' pay taxes on that. Even though I don't think it should be. We're trying to reduce our debt. And if we were able to reduce our debt in real life by paying stupid taxes for a couple years, I think it would be 100% worth it. Alright, we can probably get away with that. It's not really making a dent, but we're reducing a little bit. There's a real estate tax. We could make some good money here. Alright, let's pop that. Tax on the internet. I think that's completely fine. Y'all should be paying no pet tax. That's stupid. Alright, let's get this internet tax, though. We can get away with, what, 20%, probably? It's another couple billion. People aren't going to be happy about that, but that's fine. We're definitely going to do gambling. See if we can get some money out of this. Let's see, what do the people think? They're not going to be super happy, but that's 2 billion right there. We definitely should have a deforestation tax. We can get away with probably, what, 30? I wonder if the people are going to be happy. I'm going to burn through so much money checking to see if... Okay, so the people are happy about that. We'll pop a highway toll tax in there. Just 1%, or 0.1%. Carbon tax, we're not going to do 10%. We can't start off that high. Let's start off with a 2%. And large digital companies, yes please. I don't think people are going to be happy about that. No, they're not. Well, my apologies, people. My apologies. It's gonna happen. We can do 1%. Alright, so that'll get us a little bit of reduction in that. Hopefully. We'll have to see once it passes. Alright, let's get this playing in the background so we can get these laws done. We are going to change this to regular because that's going to give us... Ooh, wow. I don't think we will be able to pass frequent. Okay, the people aren't going to be happy about that, but that's fine because I'm going to be doing some other stuff. They're going to absolutely hate us. They're like, the environment, great. Look at the list of that crap. It's like certain things are great. People love us, and then other things are just like, oh, we hate you. Okay. There is like, oh man, there's so much. This game really chugs when you go into the military mode. Like, it does not like that. Alright. So we're going to get some of that stuff to pass. We've got a lot of things to go through, but let's take a look at our biggest budget spender right now, and that is this. Now, I love to fill up these areas because you can do quite a bit by reducing some of these reimbursements. I want to. Let's. What can we get away with here? Because this is where all the money gets eaten up for a majority of like we can modernize the medical equipment 100%. We can bump maternity up a bit. Let's leave that. We can bump the AIDS thing up, you know. That doesn't eat up that much money. We can put endocrine, like, dang. Okay, that one's a little bit expensive, but we can bump all those areas, probably even bump some of these other ones. Let's bump the emergency department up. We'll get that maxed out then. What about maternity? Okay, we could max out maternity. Hygiene, that should be maxed out. So that's 70 billion right there. 70 billion by just reducing a little bit right there. I'd say that's pretty good. People aren't going to be happy about that because they're going to have to pay more out of pocket, but, you know, look at that. We lost one thing in health and gained a lot of other stuff. There's riots. Are you kidding me, people? Yeah, that's fine. We'll just bring in some reinforcements. We'll let them riot a little bit. I'd like to see it more as a peaceful protest. Motor racing, a drivers' rights club. Look, buddy. You can have your demonstration all you want. That's fine by me. Alright, so that pissed people off. We've got a lot of other areas to delve into, though. Got a good amount of hospitals. What's our retirement age? Huh, okay. What's your pension? This would make people very happy, the consumption of marijuana. Not necessarily against it. If we legalize it completely, I don't know that we could get away with it with the I don't think we no. We lost some stuff on the alcohol front. All right, we need to appease the people, by dropping some taxes over here. All right, we're gonna appease the lower. No. Hold on. 0.9. All right, so we got lower. I think we'll just leave it at that for right now. All right, let's go ahead and let's check out our work. All right, we can drop this. And let's see, can we bump that? No, we can't. Okay, what about bumping that instead? Okay. But if we, okay, so, Alright, well, let's just do that. What's our unemployment rate? 4%. Well, I can fix that easily. I mean, come on. And then this stuff would be null and void. Okay, so you got some happinesses and some anger issues, but we are, overall, on our budget, we are making a bit of a dent in that, which is good. It's very good. I still think we could do a lot more, but oh well. Alright, so we were on work. Let's check out family. Nobody has a family allowance. What's our birth control? Good. Didn't think so. Contraceptives? I wonder what people would think of tolerating. Okay, so they're not happy, but it would be fine. Well, that's not gonna... No, we're not doing that. Alright, we'll leave that. What's women's stuff? F. That's pretty low. We are going to change this, though, because not for abortion. It's going to be a slow and steady. Slow and steady burn. But, I wonder if we can get away with just pumping that in. We could get away with it. Let's do it. It's going to give us some money back, too. I don't know why this isn't a thing, but let's get that bumped up there. That should counteract, hopefully, a little bit. Let's take a look at our housing situation. Okay, so we've got a lot of houses. What would it cost for 20,000 of those? That's a good chunk. We don't want to necessarily touch dilapidated housing right now. Yeah, okay, so they were pretty happy with that. We don't want to touch housing. We're not going to be able to do anything. Oh, man. Let's drop this down just a smidgen. Sorry, people. Rent increases. See, this would cost us, but it would be useful for people trying to, Okay. Alright, we're not going to worry about that. Let's check our transportation. This doesn't seem accurate at all, but we can make it more healthy for people by using bikes. That's only 1 billion. Okay. Trucks on roads, let's bump that to 60. 45, I think, is reasonable in cities. But whatever. On the motorway, wait, what? What? Okay, let's lower some of the speeds. Because we're not the fucking Autobahn. Minimum age, 15. I wonder what people would think of that. They're not happy. What if we bumped it up to 17? Y'all gonna be happy then? Okay, so making it 17. We'll do it then, because... Okay, so we've got testing currently going on. Understood. Let's take a look at our sports. We could probably make some headway in these sectors. Why are we focused on sailing so much? Do we really need to be sailing? Is table tennis really that important? Sumo wrestling, is that needed in America? Like, who plays freaking rugby, polo? Who cares about windsurfing? We'll leave motorcycle racing, karate, judo, ice hockey, handball. No thanks. Screw golf. Not a fan of golf. Not a fan of football either, but we'll leave these. We'll leave those on there. Like heck, let's get fencing in there. Come on. Bobsledding. Who cares about basketball, man? Oh, what? Oh no, it auto. Okay. Baseball's okay. Not a fan of basketball. Football, meh. Golf, meh. It's a lot. That's a big chunk of money right there. Okay, so ice hockey. Yes, windsurfing. Let's just get rid of those. We don't need to have those at all. Okay. Get rid of sailing also. Boom. Alright, there's a little bit of money right there. We've got plenty of stuff. Everybody's gonna hate me. That's fine. Trying to get us out of debt. You can all hate me. Competitive sports. What are we looking at if we reduce this? Not much. Okay. If we reduce these two. Nothing. Fight against doping. That's not much either. Alright. I want to do national youth movements. I want to increase that and some scouts. So that's going to cost us some money. Holiday camps. Do we really need holiday camps, people? Youth associations. Let's reduce the fighting against doping. And we'll just leave it at that. We spent a little bit of money there, but I think it was necessary. Wow, our 4G is not 100%. And neither is our internet. That is surprising. Let's look at culture. Museums. Okay, does anybody want to go see dance, really? Do you guys really want to see dance that much? Like, what about circuses? What if we reduce dance and bump up circuses? Or, I don't know, theater? Not theater, apparently. Never mind. Musical comedies. Nope. Okay. Let's do that. It's another $1 billion. Nobody cares about family films, do they? $2 billion right there. What about art films? Art films are kind of expensive. We could reduce art films and leave family films up there a little bit more. Nobody likes classical music? Oh, we gotta change that. We have to change that. Okay, let's make this even across the board. And bump that classical music up. Literature, meh. Okay. So right, good. I think censored for minors is fine. Controlled and censored, good, good, good. Okay, we are good on the... Ho 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 ho. Do we really need to spend this much money in space? Exobiology. I don't even know what exobiology is. I'm guessing it's the study of space shit? Like foreign entities? Let's reduce that. Reduce a little bit of astronomy. We already know about physics of the universe. We're trying to save money right now. We can bump this stuff up later. So, okay. Research. We are currently aeronautics. Let's bump that down a little bit. Let's put that into the food. There we go. We'll do that. Nice little reduction there. Alright, and last but not least, education. Supervisioning guidance. Teacher training. Okay, we'll do teacher training. Literacy aid. Alright, we'll back that down. We're going to reduce our grants quite a bit. So, renewal and maintenance, that is a pricey one if I remember right. Okay. School equipment and materials, we can bump that up, max that out. And reduce that. No, what's going on? What's going on in the world? Oh. Over something, I'm sure. Something stupid, probably. Okay, let's put that into effect. Sorry, the exceptionally gifted are gonna get abused. And that's gonna cost us a little bit. That's gonna make people happy by having more gender equality or whatever for some reason. Why do we not have hardly any in agricultural training? Oh my goodness. Oh, we gotta bump those numbers up. I don't really want that much. Yeah, I'd rather have the schools have a little bit of freedom. Maximum school age should be 18. I think. Looks like everybody else agrees. And we're going to reduce your days by a couple. Or we could increase them by 2. Because I know every kid's dream is to have an extra couple days off of school. Let's do that. Give them an extra 2 days. Holiday or whatever we'll call it. Okay, so we've cycled through all of these. We can go through police now. So we've got 500 million. Or sorry, 500,000 police officers. That seems a little bit low. I don't know about y'all. Alright, let's look at this Portland. Let's get some police reinforcements in there. And let's get the soldiers out because we know what happened in Portland. Well, you guys have been going on for 23 days. Wow. You having fun out there? The balance of power. Ooh, that's not good. Let's get our, oof. Okay. Didn't think that was going to happen. Alright, so the Secret Service... I don't even want to touch this stuff, to be honest. I think all of this is useless, and I don't use any of it. How much money would we get on... counterintelligence? 6 billion. Goodness. That's not nearly as much as I was expecting. Oh man, I think just most of this is wasted. Let's take a look at our justice system. Definitely not banning the establish. As long as they're adults, I wouldn't do a licensing, but I'd have a background check. I don't want a licensing system whatsoever, but I don't think I think a background check would be fine, but we'll go with that because, yeah. Alright. Immigration. Oh, man. We need to do this. People are going to hate that. We're doing it, though. Oh, we are, construction of wall. Current approved construction. 930. Let's match that with another 930. It's going to make some jobs. It's going to be expensive, but it's a necessary evil. Tourist visas, okay. Operations. No aid, because why would we give them aid? Okay. Did that cause an uproar down here? We got some more sit-in demonstrations. What are these little shits for? Racism! Oh, wow! Well, let's have military intervene on that. Because that's racist attitude, sir. Okay. Pacifist union. Let's have the police go in. See if we can deal with that pacifistically. Against hunting? What? No. Get in there and deal with it. Goodness, people. Alright, let's take a look at our army, which is another big spender of our budget. We need to up these numbers. I am going to implement a national service of 2 years, if possible, down the road. Let's see if we can get away with a year. Let's see if we'll be able to get away with it. Okay, the people are for it, but the government's not. What about half a year? What about half a year? Still not for it? They're for 4 months. That's a little bit shy. Okay. Well, we're going to do this as the, New Service Act, and we'll create that reform. It's going to cost us a little bit of money. It's fine. That'll give us a bit more people in case we do go to war for whatever reason. We've got to bump commandos up eventually, but let's not worry about that. We have a very strong military. Holy shit, that's a lot of drones. Yeah, we've got a very beefy military for the most part. Okay. We've got 4,000 nukes right now. We're just gonna hand it over to them for right now. I do kind of want to do that, but meh. Okay. Now we can look towards our environments. Probably save a little bit of money here. We're gonna have to do a lot of makeup in I don't know, other areas. Alright, let's reduce that and that. Definitely need to invest in that. And probably a little bit into forest fires, to be honest. Okay. It's not like the weather people are accurate, so what's the point of having all this money invested in that? Reforestation. People would probably be happy with that. Let's bump air pollution in there as well. We need to keep people happy. Alright. Seems like that made a majority of people happy. The black community. What are you people upset against? Alright, well, let's get our people out there. Why are the black community up? What are you upset about? There's nothing in any of these stats that I can do to deal with racism or the hypothetical racism. In most places. Maybe in the South there's some racism still, but in the majority of the rest of the United States, it's not really an issue. Okay, energy. What's our consumption? So we have a little bit of an excess there, which is good. There's not going to be much we can do. It would really help if we could get rid of some of this fossil stuff for 3G nuclear. But we don't have that kind of money. We don't have money to invest in any of these either. So, what about farming? Oh, we need to invest in that. Oh, that's expensive. No wonder. Okay. Alright, well, we definitely made a big dent. Overall. Portugal, I would love to sell you some crap. Alright, let's go deal with some of these riots. What are the Hispanic community angry about? Alright, let's go ahead and just tell the army to deal with the Portland, Oregon situation, because that turned into a shit show. And everybody knows it. Can we just appear on TV and appease you guys, please? Washington... Anti-racism? What? How? What did I do that was racist? I am so confused. What is there a riot popping up over here for? No, 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 no. 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 Alright. So our debt's still ridiculous. This is going to take forever to pay off. I don't know how we're going to pay this off, to be honest. I have no idea how we're going to pay that off. Okay, well, how has it gone up? How has it gone up? I don't understand. I've been reducing our deficit massively. It shouldn't have been going up that steep. Look at that. Look at that. I reduced it by a whole point. That's pretty good, I'd say. We didn't even touch much of the taxation. We could have gone in more on that. Good, I'm glad. What we're really going to be doing is we're going to be trading a crap ton with Canada. Hi there, India. Alright, let's see what they will buy. Let's sell them some stuff. Do we have an excess of apples, perhaps? No. What about automobiles? We're not making a lot of automobiles. Bananas? What are we making? We've got a little bit of excess of beef. They don't really need it, though. What about beer? Really? Okay, they could use a little bit of bottled water. We're going to sell that to them for an exorbitant amount. We'll add a clause for cement. About cereal, maybe. No. Chemicals, no. Clothing. Coal, we probably have... No, we don't. Wow. We're not making an excess of anything right now. That is sad. Not even coffee. We're consuming everything. We're not a manufacturing country anymore. Which is not a good thing. Consumer electronics. Okay, we are not gonna... You know, I could sell you some submarines. Because you are our ally. So we'll sell you some submarines. Cotton. Drones. We could sell you a shit ton of drones, dude. Let's sell you 100 drones. We don't need that much. And no. That fish. Man. We're gonna have to buy everything. Fuel. What, gold? Nope. Do we have anything we're mass producing? We have nothing we're mass producing. Not even oil. You know what? Let's purchase some oil from them. Because they are producing a lot more than they need. And if we can get this for a ridiculous price, such as that, I will take it. Let's see. What about wood? Wood. Purchase for a ridiculous price. And we'll approve that contract. Thank you. Alright, that should really help our situation out. I don't know by how much. We are in debt a lot of money to Canada. Why are we in debt to Canada? Alright.
subdued the rebel movement.
I'm done with these riots. Screw your racism.
We have subdued the rebel
Or
movement.
your so-called racism riots.
We have subdued
Nothing we did was racist. Except for escorting a bunch of people out of America. And back to Mexico, more than likely.
The situation is not enough.
Yeah, that's good. Alright. You can be dealt with. Alright.
We have
Screw your riot. And that one.
We have subdued the rebel.
Boom. Protest all you want. Riot you shall not. Alright. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, man. Now, if we could just get oil from Mexico and even it out. Purchase oil. Where's your oil? There it is. So you guys have a little bit. Okay. So that way we're not spending an exorbitant oh my gosh. Anyways, exorbitant amount. What is the issue now? I don't understand what the issue is, but let's delete that because that's BS. Alright. Hey, we have our first 11 conscripts. They're gonna get through basic training and that's it. It's only like 4 months. I don't even know how long basic training is. I don't think it's that long. I think it's like, what, 2 to 3 weeks or 3 months, a month? A month to 2 months or something like that. I don't know. We'll get some more troops recruited. Help out our employment numbers. How did unemployment drop that fast? Man. I guess we hired a lot of people to build the wall. We've got a lot of manpower. Yeah, we'll do it. Okay, Canada. Let's buy some more stuff from you, shall we? So, what do we need cement-wise? You don't make a lot of cement. You're not overproducing on anything. What about coal? No, you're down on that also. Colza, we're gonna fill our needs for that. Consumer electronics was the only thing we were really mass producing. We're not even mass producing copper, sadly. What about diamonds? Okay, we'll buy some diamonds from y'all. That'll be good, you know? What about fish? Flowers? Birds? Fuel? Gold? Okay. Buy a little bit of gold. Anything to help us Household appliances, nada. What about iron? Alright. Prove that. And that should bring our debt down a bit more. Eventually. We spent a lot. But yeah. Give it some time. So now we actually have a budget excess and can finally start paying off some stuff because we're getting stuff cheaper than what we were paying for it before. And apparently there's riots. Because racism is alive and well. Only in the black community, though.
We have subdued the rip.
In the anti-racism community or something. I don't know. Alright, we're going to call it for a night. Thank y'all for watching.